Hey guys, so welcome to my May 2017 reptile room tour. So today I'm going to be doing another reptile room tour. I'm going to be showing you guys everything that's happened since the last one. However, I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure to leave a like down below, and let's get straight into it. So the first enclosure you can see is Monty's. Here's my male CB15 Mojave Royal Python. As you can see, if you watched my last one, his setup hasn't really changed at all. He's still got his ceramic up here, a couple hides, his water bowl and a couple plants, and he is still on the Lignicell. He's currently in a 3-foot vivarium, but I am planning to upgrade both my Royal Pythons to 4-foots in the future, so they have a bit more room. So here he is. He actually shed recently, so he's actually looking really nice at the moment. And that's what a Mojave looks like. I really like their colours. The patterning's pretty much the same as a normal, but their colour's really nice. He's still doing really well. He's eating all the time like he usually does. This guy's never missed a feed for me. So now we're going to move on to Lexi. So we've now moved on to Lexi's Viv. She is my female CB15 Special Royal Python. This is her Viv. It's pretty similar to Monty's. She's got, except from her bulb, she's actually just got a infrared heat bulb at the moment. However, that will be changed to a ceramic very soon. I just need to get a bit of money together, because it's not only the bulb that I've got to change, which is pretty pricey itself. I've also got to buy a new thermostat, which is together around £60 to £70, so it's not cheap whatsoever. So as soon as I get the money, I can change her to a ceramic. I actually put her onto Lignicell the other day. If you watched my Livefoods By Post unboxing, you would have seen that I've got this massive bag of Lignicell, and I used that for her Viv. She's also got 2 extra large Exoterra reptile caves, her water dish, and then she's just got a couple plants like up here and over here. So she should be under here, and here she is. So like I said, she is my special. She's currently eating small rats. She's pretty much full grown now. I'm not gonna power feed her and get her to like 3 kilos like some people do, because I'm not going to be breeding her. She's just a pet, so I have no need to do that. So now we're at Firefly's enclosure. This is a 30 by 30 by 45 centimeter Exoterra. I've had him in this for a while, and to be totally honest with you guys, he hasn't been growing as much as I thought he would. He's still growing, just a lot slower than I thought he would. And the reason why is because he hasn't been eating his live food. I've been offering it every weekend like I do, and he just hasn't been eating it no matter what I do. If I dip it in the Pangea or just trying loads of different things, he hasn't been eating it. However, if you look at the side here, I've actually added a heat mat on a thermostat. This is set to 26, I think, and this just maintains a better gradient of heat in the enclosure, and he has actually been eating his live food now, and he's started to grow a lot better and quicker. So here he is. I managed to get him out. If you can see him, he's running pretty fast right now, but here he is. So here is Fidget's enclosure. He's in a 45 by 45 by 60. He's got a drainage layer here, and this is his final adult setup. I'm not entirely sure on the layout of it. I think I want to go fully live planted in the future, but for now this will do. Here he is. He's actually doing really well at the moment. He's definitely a male, if you can see. Like I said, he's doing really well at the moment. He's eating his food all the time, pretty much clearing out his bowl. I don't know if most of you know, but he did actually drop his tail quite a while ago. It was nothing to do with me. I had some friends around, and they had him out. I trusted them because they had been around like geckos before and that, and he just went skit and started running away, went down the side of my bed, and I found him later on and he had dropped his tail. So that's Fidget. So now you can see my hognose. He still hasn't got a name, so if you guys want to leave name suggestions down below, please do. I've had this guy since September. I got him from the Doncaster Reptile Show. He's currently in a 5 litre rub, and he's actually been growing really well recently. He's about double the length, not in girth but in length. I think you can actually see him. He's right there. If you didn't know, hognoses like to bury, so they need a deep layer of substrate, and he's buried and he is flicking his tongue out. He does have quite an attitude, but that is what usually comes with a hognose snake. They don't tend to bite, but they just hiss and headbutt you. This is his tub. It's a 5 litre rub, and it's got a ceramic water dish, a little log thing, a coconut hut, some plants and a bit of cork bark. Now recently something pretty bad happened. His thermostat broke and his heat mat got all the way to 40 degrees. The best thing I could do at the time was just to lift the tub so most of the heat would escape, so he wouldn't get burnt or anything, as I didn't have any money to just go straight out and purchase a new one. However, I'd really like to thank Jensen's Reptiles, because he actually went out of his way to buy me a brand new thermostat off Amazon, and now my hognose is much happier. So here he is. He started hissing at me. I hope he doesn't musk on me, because that is really not nice. He's a male 66% toffee belly normal western hognose. But yeah, that's him. So in here is one of my 5 leopard geckos. This is my normal leopard gecko Zuki. I'll try and get her out for you. She's in this 2-foot vivarium. She's got 3 hides, including her moist hide and some plants, her water dish and her mealworm / calcium dish. So here she is. She's my most tame out of my leopard geckos. It's just she's a bit flighty when you're trying to pick her up, because she's not ready for that to happen. But as soon as you've got her out for a little bit, she's absolutely fine. I'll try and get her out for you now. And here she is. She's a really nice leopard gecko. She was sold to me as a jungle, but she is just a normal. She's really nice. She was actually sold to me as a male, but she's definitely a female. But now I'm going to show you my other 4 leopard geckos. So here we have another one of my leopard gecko vivs. I am co-housing 2 in here. I know a lot of people are against that, but as long as you do your research and you're knowledgeable enough on it, then it should be fine. All mine have actually been co-housed together now for almost 2 years, so I'm pretty sure they're fine together, but obviously I'm going to have to take precautions anyway. This is a 3-foot viv, and it's got my female Luna in it and my female Millie. Millie is a Tremper albino and Luna's a banana blizzard. They've just got their hot hide over here. They've got a cactus, some plants up here, their moist hide, calcium / mealworm dish, water bowl, another hide here and a plant. So they've got plenty of places to get away from each other if they want to. All my Leos are on Eco Earth. They seem to be doing really well on it. However, in the future, I've been wanting to go bioactive for a long time now. So they will be getting ceramics in the future, along with UVB kits, and I'll get some sort of natural substrate for them. But I'll try and find them for you now. I know Millie's over here. She's really nice. Once again, they are all eating really well. So Luna's actually currently shedding in her hide, so I don't really want to disturb her. But that is 2 more of my Leos, and now I'm going to show you the other 2. So this is my last Leo viv. In here I have 2 more female Tremper albinos. These 2 were actually kept together as babies. They are sisters, and their dad was a super giant Tremper. I actually saw him at the Doncaster Reptile Show in 2015. He was huge. These are possible giants, but I'll never know unless I breed them. For this their setup, they've got an Exoterra reptile cave here with some 420 leaves on top. And they've got some leaves up here. They've got their moist hide here. I'd actually like to thank Livefoods By Post once again. He actually sent me this hide and the moss in it. The moss inside all the leopard geckos' humid hides. So I'd like to thank him for that. There'll be a link down below to both his websites. There's always going to be a link to Livefoods By Post in the description, because I do actually have a discount code for you guys. If you use jakesreps10 in the discount code section, you'll get 10% off. And their prices are pretty good already, so an extra 10% off is pretty nice. Once again, they've got Eco Earth, then they've got their water dish, their calcium / mealworm dish. They've also got another hide right here, and some cork bark and a cactus at the back. I've put paper towel down there because that's where they go to the toilet, and it just makes it easier to clean. So there's Zoe. If you were wondering how I tell the difference between them, they actually look pretty similar to each other because they're sisters. Zoe has a bit more patterning than Chloe. Chloe's a bit more banded. So here's Chloe. She does look a bit different to Zoe, like I said. So the very last enclosure we have to look at is this. This is my bioactive vivarium that I set up a while back. I do actually have a video on this if you guys are interested. Sorry if the video is a bit shaky, it's just I can't really get my tripod into this area because it won't reach this high. But this is the Viv. I'll try and keep the camera stable as I can. The Viv's pretty much fully established now and he's doing really well. If you can see up here, I did actually get my lid sorted. I was originally going to go for a custom acrylic lid, but I was advised on a cheaper alternative. I do want to get some nicer plants for this Viv, but I've got a really nice cryptanthus back here which was given to me kindly by Essex Reptiles. I've got some pothos here that I bought from Bioactive Herbs, some Wandering Dew cuttings that I got from someone on Facebook. The Tonia back there was from Bioactive Herbs as well. And there's some leaf litter, a water bowl, a little hut there with some carpet moss which I got from Bioactive Herbs. But yeah, this is my Viv. This will be housing 4 or 5 Epipelibates and Phonii Santa Isabellas very soon, hopefully. So thank you guys for watching this May 2017 reptile room tour. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.